Okay, well, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to the first annual Fletcher Ideas Exchange. There you go. Now, as part of any event, right, there's a bunch of us who are trying to get the logistics together, and then when the event starts, you feel the jitters, right? One of the things I want to do and what we talk about in class is just not for all of you, but all the committee members too. Now that the event is started, let's just enjoy this process. Okay, this is exciting for us. As you know, about 2 years ago, we had the first public speaking initiative here at Fletcher with a course, and there was interest to have our own TEDx type event. As the spring came around, things got busy. You know, the students have exams coming up. We missed the window last year. We almost missed this year, but through a faculty and student effort, we made this happen. We do this as the last part of our class anyways, but sometimes these experiences are so powerful that we wanted to open this up to the larger community this time. And there are actually some benefits of doing this as an independent event and not a TEDx event. Fortunately, the license this year for TEDx went to Tufts University, so the college put together a great production a couple of weeks ago. And then we followed it up with the same sensibilities and the same production, the same style, to have our own TEDx. Okay. Now, some of the benefits are that we don't have to show 30 minutes of a TEDx video in this program. So we can save some valuable time, before your final start. We can also have the format. We can pick a selection of speakers. And what we've done is that for each speaker, to keep you engaged, right, there is almost no text in any of the presentations. Okay? You're not going to be reading slides. It's going to be visuals, pictures, say 1,000 words, and that's what we're going to have for each and every speaker, including the academics. Okay? This is also a first time where it's a mix of students, faculty, alums, and guests. Now, folks, there's 3 individuals who come today from New York, Washington, D.C., and Miami to have 10 to 12 minutes with you. I think that is just wonderful. So Malini, Edward, and Dean. Where's Dean here? How about a round of applause for these people who've just come out? Like literally traveled, right? Literally you were on a bus for 6 hours just to get 10 minutes with us. And your story is inspiring, Malini. We're looking forward to that. The speeches are going to be between 8 to 15 minutes, more on average about 10 minutes. So hopefully you'll be engaged throughout. We'll have a quick intermission just for a bathroom break and some water and a sugar high that Mary will provide back there. But the real food and drinks will be after the event. Okay? Now, there are, as a preview for you, there are 4 student speakers covering topics from access to information on mobiles in Africa, to a movement in Taiwan that happened, the Sunflower Movement. Another student's going to talk about 2 documentaries on sexual assault in different parts of the world, and a really interesting perspective on them. Right? Then, in addition to Grant, Seth, and Murli, we also have Rachel, who is a student from the Harvard Graduate School of Education, who cross-registered at Fletcher and seemed to like a lot about Fletcher, right? So Rachel is back here, and she'll be sharing her views on her own research on MOOCs, massively open online communities. On the faculty side, we have Bhaskar Chakravorty, who will be giving us a presentation that's entitled, what was it? Flying Cars and the Human Condition. Right? Daniel Dresner is going to argue that pop culture actually matters for international relations. Okay, Achim Ludwig, our fellow from Europe, who's going to talk about the town hall meetings of the future in Europe. I'll share a perspective on social change television. And then we have an alum, Malini, who through a personal life experience had never worked with video before, went to about 100 sessions at Apple and created a documentary almost as a cathartic process, but that documentary now is winning awards and changing the lives of patients through the use of physicians. Right? We also have Dean, who is part of an organization called So Far Sounds that brings music concerts to your living room, and then spreads this access all around the world. Right? So as you can see, it's going to be a real interesting mix of speakers, but someone who epitomizes public speaking at our school, Dean Stavridis, right? He is in DC, but he is also here with us. And you'll just see him in a couple of minutes. So one quick story on Dean Stavridis, right? He's 2 years ago when I was about to come to Fletcher, I had a friend of mine who had worked with the dean, right? And he said, "Oh, great, you're going to Fletcher. You'll love the dean." And I was like, well, I'm going to teach one class, and I don't know, the dean's kind of out there. How's it going to impact my life? And I've seen it again and again. And let's just see what he put together for us in one take just yesterday as he's testifying right now in front of Congress.
Good day, everybody. I'm Jim Stavridis, the Dean of the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy. And over my shoulder here, you see CNN flashing. You can argue CNN is really a global exchange of ideas. That happens 24/7. Well, what we're going to do today, this evening at the Fletcher School, is the Fletcher Ideas Exchange. We're going to bring alumni, faculty, students, and a special guest who are going to each give a 10-minute terrific speech in a kind of a TED format. I'll tell you, I've done a TED Talk. It's on TED Global 2012. I love the format. It's like an espresso shot of intellectual capital. You're going to see a wide range of brilliant talks, and I know everybody's looking forward to all of them, but I'm going to go immediately and check out on the web Bhaskar Chakravorty's talk on fast cars and the human condition. So stand by for a lot of exciting and engaging talks. Stand by for brilliant exchange of ideas. This is an event we're going to do every year. It's part of revitalizing the Murrow Center. We're teaming with Hitachi. There is so much upside in what we can do in the way we exchange ideas that I know this will be a signature Fletcher event. In fact, in a few years, they'll probably drop that TED title and just start calling it Fletcher Talks. So you're in on the ground floor of something that's going to be huge. Enjoy yourselves. Wish I could be with you today. I'm actually down in Washington testifying in front of Congress, exchanging ideas the old-fashioned way. But enjoy yourselves, have a wonderful time, and let's start this first Fletcher Ideas Exchange in grand fashion. Congratulations.